Welcome to the Blockchain Report. We discuss all things blockchain technology, digital assets, DeFi, NFTs, and much more. Today's video, we will be covering some blockchain news, a lot of good stuff, a lot of juicy stuff, a lot of layer 2, some layer 1, some LayerZero, just all around the blockchain. There's been a big buzz around the launch of Base. You got some layer 2s coming down that may have a token airdrop soon, a layer 1 with SEI Network. So it's just a lot of good stuff, that we need to cover. And without further ado, well, first off, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, checking me out, and well, not checking me out, but you can do that too. But for checking out the channel, liking, sharing this content out, subscribing if you're not subscribed, and yeah, just love to share all this cool technology in the blockchain space and great stuff, great incentives that you can get in on if you're early. And I was telling someone earlier that it's you got to have the time in the markets, not just the markets, but in the blockchain space. You want to have enough transactions to where if you're airdrop hunting, you can have enough on-chain activity, and that can't. It doesn't just come with like one day or 1 week or a month of being active. You got to be active for months, sometimes years, for some token airdrops and some incentives with the projects will have. So, but please share this out, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's jump into it. So Base, this is the layer 1, or is it layer 2? I think it's a layer 1 built on top of, or built using the Optimism stack. This is the software stack that OP is built on, and it's okay. So it is an L2 built on Ethereum using the Optimism stack, and they just opened up their mainnet to everybody today. So this is exciting. They do not have a token. They're using Ethereum as the native token. So don't try and airdrop hunt this one, because it's not going to happen. Now, there may be incentives for other projects being built on the protocol or on the network itself, but yeah. Anyway, so Base is open and on-chain summer is here. Become part of Base history by minting Base Day 1 to join the story of bringing the world on-chain. Now, Base is owned by Coinbase. It's one of their products that's helping to kind of bridge the gap between the layer 2s and L1, other L1s, and the mainstream, because there's a lot of people that trade crypto, that own crypto, but don't necessarily use a lot of the stuff or other networks in the blockchain space. So Base is kind of bridging that. It aims to bridge that gap. So Base mainnet is now live and available for everyone, with 100 plus dApps and service providers available in the ecosystem, and deep integrations across Coinbase products. So you can check out their ecosystem, on-chain bridge, DAOs, DeFi, gaming, on-ramps, on-chain wallets, infrastructure, media, and social and community. So in the early 2000s, getting online transformed the world. Now getting on-chain will kick off the next transformation, increasing economic freedom globally by putting ownership back in the hands of everyday people. And it's growing fast. To mark the launch of Mainnet, it's time for on-chain summer. Explore daily mints and stories brought to you in collaboration with 50 of the world's leading builders, brands, creators, and artists. So Base is proud to be part of the Superchain vision alongside Optimism, and contributing to the creation of a unified, open, and decentralized ecosystem. Summer is just the beginning. So read about our mainnet launch and what's next. We're so thankful to be with you on this journey to bring the next billion people on chain. So you can check out the Base mirror open to everyone. And you can subscribe here if you're not subscribed. Some projects will incentivize you for subscribing to different things. It's just kind of a side quest in the blockchain. But there are some quests being put on by Galaxy and Layer 3 to kind of go through the Base on-chain summer. So Galaxy embark on the Build on Base on-chain summer celebration, collect loyalty points in the Bridge to Base campaign, then check in daily to mint, experience the best of on-chain art and gaming. Accumulate points on Galaxy for bronze, silver, or gold NFT tiers. You can check out the collection here, on-chain summer. And yeah, this is right here, embark on the on-chain summer celebration with Galaxy. So there's a Bridge to Base campaign, and you can visit the collection on Galaxy for the latest. And yeah, this one's Bridge to Base. I've completed this one. You have until the 31st to do it. It's got a little quiz you follow and spread the word and fund your Base wallet, which is just basically a MetaMask wallet or Coinbase with the Base Mainnet, which is right here. So you can do all that and mint the Bridge to Base NFT, return to Galaxy. Oh, I guess I haven't claimed it yet. Okay. So there we go. The Base, got that one done. Now there is... Interesting. Huh. I don't know if I, Okay. We'll check on that. Actually, let me... I want to see if I can claim this, if it'll allow me. Just going to sign back in. And some of these do offer raffles for a little bit of ETH. Oh, cool. So is that like a dollar or something? But that's okay. Yeah, so Bridge to Base. This one, oh, it does look like this one is over. But they do have the Welcome to Mainnet, which I'm in right here. So Bridge to Base is the first one. And then they have one each day. And also Layer 3 is doing a Base Day 1 quest. So they have one each day. Mint the Base Day 1 NFT, Bridge to Base Mainnet. So similar to this, you'll have the rest of the month to complete these each day. And Layer 3, you know, they have all their quests as well. And also, if you haven't checked out Layer 3, they're amazing with getting activity on chain and exploring different projects and yeah, getting on chain activity as well. So they got a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, check this out. Check out the Base quest, and also Orbiter Finance has their Bridge to Base. You have 8 more days or 9 more days. So check that out. You go through all these, follow, and then bridge any amount from any chain to Base via Orbiter. But enough with Base. Well, we got some cool stuff with Taiko. So Taiko is an L1, L2, L3 sort of deal. It's it's essentially an L2, but they also have an L3 built on underneath that or on top of it. It's a ZK EVM, so zero knowledge proof, zero knowledge rollup, and they have a new campaign coming out. We don't know when their mainnet will be launched, but this is great for anyone who wants to get more active with Taiko. So done with all of our campaigns on Galaxy and want some new challenges. We've got great news. We've just launched Discover Eldfell, a new educational campaign that's going to help you learn our latest L3 testnet Eldfell. So let's discover what's inside. So Discover Eldfell is geared towards those who want to learn more about our first L3 testnet, both in theory and in practice. For example, you'll learn how to run a L3 Taiko node by watching a YouTube guide, as well as how to enable a proposer and approver. You'll also be able to swap, bridge, and add liquidity. Then you'll be challenged to test your knowledge about Taiko in educational quizzes after you read some of our docs. As always, for each successfully completed task, you'll get points. You can track your performance and how you compare to others on the leaderboard. So have fun discovering Eldfell L3, and thank you again for taking the time to learn about Taiko and sharing with your friends. And P.S. Get started with Taiko and explore Grimm's Voten campaigns are still live. Complete tests to get more points. We go to Taiko, and they already have some other campaigns. You get started with Taiko. Just basically getting started, what an introduction to them and following their socials, and they got a quiz on the different features of Taiko, which we've covered in previous videos. And then this bridging and swapping on Taiko Alpha 3, Grimm's Voten, is their layer 2 essentially. Eldfeld is a layer 3, but it'll help you set up your wallet, visit the bridge guide, bridge tokens, swap, and you'll bridge testnet ETH from Sepolia to Taiko, make a swap on Taiko, and answer some questions on a quiz. And then the new one, Discover Eldfeld. I've completed it earlier today. The quizzes were a little challenging, but you can run through them again and it'll show you which ones you missed. But first you'll learn about Eldfeld, then bridge from L2, from Grimsvaten to Eldfell, and then make a swap on Eldfell. And as you can see on my networks, I put them as, where is it at? Yeah, Taiko Grimsvaten L2, and then the new one, Taiko Eldfell L3, so that way I know which one I'm going to, because it can be confusing if it's not there. It'll just say Taiko, and Taiko, you have all these networks with the same name, but they're different. So on here, then you'll provide liquidity. First you want to bridge, then swap, and then provide liquidity, and then go through the quizzes, and then watch this video and go through a quiz on there. And yeah, you'll be rocking and rolling. And I don't know when this ends. Let's check it out. Okay, I don't know if this has an end date per se, but you do want to complete these soon. Okay, 9/29 for the for Eldfell, Grimsvaten. Okay, same time. So you have until September 29th to complete these quests. And yeah, hopefully it'll position you well for an airdrop if they do one, or community incentives. So speaking of airdrops, man, we got some good, well, potentially, hopefully good news from the SEI Network. So Binance actually announced on August 1st that they have a new launch pool. The SEI token. SEI is a layer 1 optimized for the exchange of digital assets, a fully open source general purpose blockchain. Oh, excuse me. So this is the the blog post that they released, and showing the utility and the use case for SEI token. So network fees, validator staking, governance, native collateral, fee markets, and trading fees. Protocol consists of the following major components. So there's these different consensus, mechanism, propagation, process, and finality, parallelization, front-running, prevention, native price oracles, and permissionless smart contracts. They raised 35 million USD from 3 rounds of equity investment. Total of 2 billion SEI will be distributed to equity investors. And as of August 1st, the total supply is 10 billion, and the circulating supply upon listing will be 1.8 billion, which is 18% of the total supply. And then it'll be rolled out each year after at a certain amount. Same with Optimism, Arbitrum. Token type, native, token, all the breakdown right here. Launch pool start date, August 2nd. And this just kind of goes over what SEI is. And the token distribution, right? Some daily metrics. But token distribution, private sale investors 20%, Binance Launch Pool 3%. Then you got the team as 20%, the foundation, which is, the foundation, the DAO probably, and the ecosystem reserve 48%. 48% for the ecosystem. Now I think that's going to be for a lot of, community incentives and different projects in the ecosystem itself. You want to give incentives to protocols built on top of, say, just like Arbitrum. Arbitrum and Optimism. They do airdrops to projects who are building on the network and have a lot of user activity, and they'll reward these DeFi protocols or NFT protocols with incentives to reward the community. So that's a nice chunk for the ecosystem. And here's the rollout. You got pretty much a 6-year rollout until we hit a flat spot. So that's kind of good to see. Really good to see. The remaining ecosystem reserve tokens will continue to vest beyond August 2030. So it's good that you have such a long-term, slow rollout of your tokens. And it makes you keep staying longer. So the current roadmap and updates, all that good stuff. And yeah, be on the lookout. They're supposedly launching on the 15th, their SEI Network, the Mainnet. So fingers crossed we hear some good news. And yeah, and they just announced yesterday that they will be adding a Party Royal game, Double Jump. So first flagship game on the SEI Network. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That's pretty cool. And yeah, on to some LayerZero news. So Polyhedra, if you don't know, we've done a video kind of covering this before, but they have this ZK bridge, and where you can bridge your NFTs or certain NFTs. This is in the early stages right now. It is mainnet, but they do have NFTs you can mint and bridge over to different networks, and they have different quests for this too. So they have a Galaxy page where you can go in and let me just go here. Yeah, loyalty program where you can do campaigns, testing out the ZK bridge client. And they also have social media tasks where you can tweet out certain things, join their Discord and Twitter. And then their current quest is a Mystery of Pandralia, where you can mint these cool little pandas on these, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Core, and Celo. Now they're adding another layer to this, which is really cool. The Pandra King. So what this is for, so you have all these different looking pandas, right? So the thing is, you come here and you can mint these. It's not free. You have to pay for, it is free, but you have to pay for gas. But you can mint 6 of these right here. Maximum 6 per address, per chain. So you can mint 6 of these, 6 of these, 6 of these, and 6 of these. And what you want to do is send them to these other networks. So you'll send these 6 pandas to these 3 chains, and it'll show you the chains that are available to send it to. But I think let's kind of look at this. So Code Conqueror, I need to send to Celo. So you go in here and you go to receive. So you have OP, BNB, Polygon, Mantle, Combo, Core, and Celo. So these 6. Now you got to remember, if you send it over to a testnet like OP-BNB, and I think Combo is a testnet, you can't send it back to the mainnet. And that can be a problem if you've sent multiple of these to the same testnet, because you want to spread these out. So each one of these 4 you'll want to send to all the other networks available, like I've shown right here. So all 6 of these code conquerors, you want 1 to OP, BNB, 1 to Polygon, 1 to Mantle, and then these 3. And then when you switch to Polygon, you'll do the same thing. Send 6 of the pandas from Polygon to BNB, chain, OP, Mantle, Combo, Core, Cello. And then when you go to Core, you'll send those 6 out. And then Cello, the same thing. I kind of wrote it down to help, mark it off. But I'm gonna send this over to Cello right now, as I need to complete that as one of mine. And as you can see on the, I'll wait till this goes back. But this will also help you mint the different NFTs. So each one, Code Conqueror, this is on the Binance Smart Chain. And there's these other couple. Let me see when this ends. So you have until the end of the month. Oh, no, till the 20th. So 11 days to do this quest and to transfer all these over to the different blockchains. And I saw somebody on Twitter that had a good breakdown of it, but I just kind of wrote it down myself. And let me see if... So this right here, I did Binance Smart Chain, to the other networks, and then Polygon to the networks that I'm missing. And I still have some other things to... Oh, there we go. This cable is... Okay. Yeah, I still got some other stuff to send over. I might have to mint on another wallet. But supposedly if you get 20 to 24 is epic, 25 or more legendary, uncommon and rare. So you can, let me see if it'll refresh. No. So apparently the more types of Pandra you collect, the rarer Pandra King you will summon. So we don't know what this quest will be, but it's cool to play around and get your feet wet with this protocol, because it is built on LayerZero, and it could be a big airdrop from them. We don't know yet. We don't know if there's going to be a zero token or what's going to happen, or even a Polyhedra is going to do anything. But, well, the current prize pool, 120,000, that's pretty big. So, if you can get in on a little prize pool, mint some of these Pandras, and also check out, you can collect these second anniversary commemorative NFTs. Oh, and they added one on here. This is just another way of getting transactions on chain. Like I was saying earlier, it's about the time in the space. You want to put the time in, whether that's every day or every other day, or twice a week, or whatever your schedule permits. Just do your best to be consistent. And now that we have minted that one, check these out. Galaxy's a great place to come and explore new projects and new quests and find incentives. And also Layer 3 too. Don't sleep on Layer 3. But one more thing before I close this out. I do want to kind of touch on this post I did last week. So these bookmarks that I have, all this stuff right here, most of it, helps keep me organized in a way where I have all my apps and stuff right there, or dApps and ecosystem guides and wallets, and for different networks. And when I forget to do a transaction, I'm not running around like, oh, what exchange is on what network, what wallet's on what network, what kind of DeFi protocols are on the network. And I have everything right here. I can just say, boom, go to 10K swap on StarkNet, and I can swap tokens. And this just really helps me get more on-chain activity. I don't really care to trade tokens to make profit every day, but a lot of this is just for on-chain activity. Same with ZK Sync. Got the bridges right here. We got DeFi and token swaps, and then LayerZero. We got the homepage, the wallets that it uses, the different bridges. We've also got the DeFi and token swaps and NFT. So a lot of Taiko and Scroll. Those are on testnets as well. Fuel Network. Fuel is on testnet, so it's good to check in with that. And I haven't done anything with the Venom Network. I should post something on there. But the Venom Network's another layer 1. I believe it's a layer 1 because it's not built on Ethereum. It uses like a threaded virtual machine. But anyway, I hope that was a lot of fun for you. A lot of learning about a lot of new stuff. A lot of exciting things coming. And big hype around this SEI. The SEI drop. We don't know if it's going to happen or what's going to happen with it, or if they're just going to launch a token and say, screw the community. Who knows? It's exciting to be part of and to have an opportunity even in this space. So, or an opportunity to make some good profits, good incentives just by playing around with different networks and protocols. But with that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. This is the Blockchain Report. Have a wonderful day. Peace.